Panda Tank. Panda Tank is a mobile game that I've been developing for the past 4-ish weeks. This game is all about you, the panda, jumping in a tank, destroying plant life, and eliminating the local animal population. The goal of the game is to dodge these obstacles and live for as long as you can. On your rampage, you'll run into some enemies. First, we have Monkey. The monkey will hide in his indestructible hut and shoot an unfriendly amount of bullets at you. Oh shit, oh fuck. The only way to hurt this monkey is to shoot him. If you try and run him over, he will blow up. Next, we have the tough deer. This absolute creature will just stand there and occasionally shoot you with his anti-tank gun. But don't worry, his feeble body doesn't stand a chance against your tank. Leopards are our third and final enemy. They hold dynamite and frantically run side to side in the hope of hitting your tank. If you are unlucky enough to run into one, they explode, draining your health. Oh no. Anyways, ragdolls are pretty cool, so I added them to my game. You know, ragdolls might be too expensive for a mobile game, but who cares if a phone or two explode? Anyways, I started by rigging the panda. After that, I added rigid bodies to each of its limbs. Hopefully, this effect will activate once you run out of health, like this. After that, I rigged all of the enemies and added rigid bodies to them. So now, when they are killed or hit, they will be sent flying. Well, not yet, because I haven't added forces to them, but that's fine, that's fine. Enemies and ragdolls are cool, but I think I've developed something even more nefarious. Follow me. I present to you bamboo. It looks totally normal, right? Destruction. And we don't just have bamboo, we have an assortment of destructible objects, including rocks, fences, and of course, bamboo. The tank can either run into these objects, destroying them, but taking damage, or you can shoot them, blowing them to pieces. The only object you can't break is the hut. The hut is made out of a mystery material, and can't be broken. If you run into this alien hut, you will instantly blow up, causing an abrupt end to your rampage. No good. In order to combat these threats, I give you tank! The tank has many features, including moving side to side, shooting, and mowing down plants, rocks, and fences. Right now, the tank can't be upgraded unfortunately, but in the future we will change that by adding things like turret and engine upgrades. Also, in the future we will have more skins for both the tank and panda. Moving on to more technical matters, the game is infinitely generated. The obstacles and enemies are spawned randomly in front of the player. When the player passes these objects, they hit a trigger which despawns the obstacles. If one of the obstacles is a little snaky and passes the trigger, the object will despawn after 2 or 4 seconds. This system uses object pooling, which is basically when you create all your objects at the start of the game, and you enable and disable them later in the script. For example, the infinite generating script enables objects in front of the player and disables them when they hit the trigger that's behind the player. Alright boys, now let's look at some ragdoll clips because they're cool. Wow, look at that. Wow. But yeah, here's some of the ragdolls falling. Look at that. It's nice. Nice. Okay, here's a bigger one. This guy's a little discolored. Oh, that's a nice belly. Yep. There you go. Look at that. Alright boys, now I want to show you guys just some of the gameplay, so you guys can get a more grounded look at the game, okay? So right now I'm just moving side to side like this. You can see the leopard right there. You can shoot him. This is the gorilla. Shooting the gorilla. You're going to just dodge things like this. Their bullets can actually break things as well. Same as yours, as your turret, like that. Oh, okay, maybe not. Yeah, you can see how it's like going to be infinitely generated like a mobile game is. You can shoot obstacles like that. You can shoot enemies. Right now they just disappear, but eventually they'll ragdoll. And yeah, so you just have to dodge things, try to get as far as you can. You can run into stuff like this, and if you run into too many things like this, it stops. And then what would happen now is that it would explode and the panda would ragdoll forward, like out of the tank. Alright, next I want to explain the game in more like general terms. so you guys like understand it better. Okay, basically in the game you dodge obstacles, as you know, kill enemies, but the one thing you guys don't know is that you'll be able to collect coins and parts. With these coins and parts, you'll be able to buy skins for the tank and the panda. You will also be able to upgrade your tank to cause maximum destruction. In the future, the game will have power-ups you can pick up while driving your tank. The power-ups will make you either indestructible or just faster, and some other things. The plan is to make the game a mobile infinite runner. There are a couple more things to the game, but I think I'll leave that for future devlogs. Now in the beginning, I said I've been working on the project for about 4 weeks, but you know, I'm kind of lazy and I didn't work 2 of the 4 weeks. But that will change. Expect either 1 devlog a week or 2 devlogs a week. And there'll also be some other content sprinkled throughout the week for your viewing pleasure. And that content will be either some sort of game development or update or something. Anyways, that's my current progress on Panda Tank. If you guys like this kind of content, go ahead and subscribe. If you guys want to see some gaming content, I do have a gaming channel called MonkeGame. And I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya.